Self-Motivation for Ourselves
Good
Part
morning.
3.
I got a story. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Well, I'm back today with another segment of Self Motivation for Ourselves Part 3. Today is not January, wrong month. Today is May 19th, 2024. It is Sunday. The weather's probably about like 63 degrees, little overcast today. Kind of a little breezy. We did have a storm pass through over the weekends here, and it's kind of left the weather kind of in a little, what we call, I guess, bipolar state, as I say. I felt the need to go ahead and do this segment again today because my spirit just told me that it was time to go ahead and talk about this. I came across this chapter probably mid last week and decided I wanted to talk about it. It's called Giving Ourselves a Reset. I believe this probably would work with any age range, but mainly I'm talking to people who are probably in their late 20s, going into your 30s, going into your 40s, and even some that are in their 50s, 60s, and plus. Guys, we sometimes have to hit a reset button in life. And what I mean by that, if you remember being a kid, our mindset was to try all kinds of things. We was infamous. We wasn't scared of anything. The best example I can use, and I'm probably telling my age by doing this, and to a certain degree. Guys, you remember when VCRs came out? Better yet, so I can tune those that are a little bit younger than me, DVD players, when they came out. As a kid, we press buttons to learn the different functions or features on that equipment to learn how to use it. But just to see what it does, because we're going to talk in a kid's frame of mind. We didn't know what functions was. We just wanted to touch buttons just to see what the items did. As we get older, for whatever reason, we tend to get comfortable and in a certain mindset. Well, we don't want to try anymore new things. We don't want to put ourselves out there on the whim. We get comfortable thinking that we have to stay in a certain place, stay at a certain job, or just stay in a certain way of life. Guess what, guys? We don't need to do that anymore. I do remember growing up and being in my teens and my early 20s and finding out early on, and this is just an example. I'm not saying that this is my current situation or anything, but I'm using this as an example to kind of get you to understand where I'm coming from. If you remember, there was a time like you could be at a job for probably a good 2 weeks, I would say, and say, this ain't for me. I'm going to find me something else to do. And back in our mindset back then, we didn't care about the 2 weeks. We didn't care about any of that. If we just knew off rip that this was not for us, what did we do? We stopped what we're doing and we found something else. Sometimes we didn't even have the something else. We would just go ahead and say, this ain't for me, I ain't coming back type deal. Now, from a grown-up point of view, I'm not just telling you to go out here and just quit your job. No, you should not do that. But what I'm saying is, if the job is really not working for you guys, as an example, if the job is not working for you, you know you're not happy being there. Sometimes we have to take risks instead of being comfortable and put in a certain mindset of all the big scenarios of, okay, is this stability on this job? Is the benefits worth it on this job? Am I able to pay what I need to pay on this job? Is this keeping me or hindering me from getting where I want to be on this job? Again, these are examples. I'm not saying that this is my situation because I don't want anybody to take this out of context of what I'm trying to say. When I'm saying you see the red flags there, listen to your red flags. Don't get comfortable in a certain situation and think that you have to see that through if that's not where you want to be. remember what our inner youth was at one point in time. And I'm not telling you to go out there and make the same mistakes of just being on the rim and just lashing out. But what I'm, as far as what you're doing. But if you know you're not in the right place, find you something that is more suitable for yourself. I see that our economy is getting back to a state of being where everybody had at least a trade or something that they were good at. Guys, if you're good at anything, as far as a profession, now is the time to go ahead and go out there and become your own entrepreneur. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. As they say, find a job within yourself and go out there and get it. So you remember when we were talking earlier about self-motivation for ourselves? These are the things that I'm talking about. What are you going to be doing a month from now, a week from now, or whatever, to get out of the old mindset that you were in and getting comfortable and being comfortable in that? So I'm just saying, just remember that as a reset. I had to hit a reset button for myself as well. I mean, we all do at some point have to hit a reset button and come to the realization of what can we use from my youth as far as being infamous and going through life and learning things and what we needed to do right. Trust me, I got a rude awakening on a whole lot of stuff. But at this time in my life, I'm definitely using the tools that I need to be successful, to do what I need to do, to look at the bigger picture. If something's not working for you guys, just analyze it a little bit more. Think about where we were, where we weren't scared, we were ruthless, and we were able to get where we needed to be, or at least halfway where we're at today. I just thought that would be something cool to share with you all guys and kind of give you just a mental jolt of what it was like being a kid and having that mindset of touching buttons, or either yet the generation with these cell phones. Hell, my daughter will tell me quick, Ma, you don't need an iPhone because you don't know how to use it. I do know how to use the dang on phone. Might not know all of the specifications, but I know enough on it. But again, she's young. She's in that mindset. She knows how to push those buttons, to experiment with it, to see what all of those features does. And I have gotten so comfortable of just doing certain things a certain way. And as long as it works and I can call and I can FaceTime and I can make these videos, I'm good. But no, we got to get in the right mindset, guys, of getting up on technology, trying to invest as much as we can. Because I know, and I'm sure you are, at some point in time in life, you want to invest your money, do what's right for yourself, be in a better place. And again, it's about helping everybody to become successful. Again, I tell everybody, my page is about being positive. You're not going to get anything negative over here. Sometimes people feel like being positive and speaking the truth or things in life that entertains drama. You're not going to get that from me. Of course, we all are human. Things happen in our lives. But I'm here about being positive, healing. That's where my self-motivation is coming from. But again, I wanted to give y'all all that check this week as far as helping you all out. And hopefully this was a good little spiritual talk to put you in the right direction in regards to trying to hit that reset button in life and trying to do things that we once were infamous and scared of, trying new things. Again, it was nice seeing you. I will touch bases with you later on this week. Have a good day and bye for now.